Hey guys, did you miss me? Well, I am back and I'm about to explain everything. Let's go. So, it's been a minute or two. It's been 2 years actually. It's a long time. Um, Let me explain where I've been. This goes back to when I was 13. I started having migraine headaches. They were really just a nuisance. Pop some Tylenol, you're fine the next day. Back in 2016, something like clicked in my body, and these migraines, like, they just declared an all-out war on my entire body. And I'm not talking like, oh honey, I have a headache. I could not get out of bed. I couldn't eat. I couldn't smell anything because it made me nauseous. I couldn't do any lights or sounds. My sensory was, it was just overloaded. So I've been actually recovering or trying to recover from these migraines. Right now I'm on month 16 going on 17 of the same migraine cycle. So the migraine I have now has literally been going on for 17 months. That's a long time. It's a long time to be in pain. It's a long time being away from your family and your friends and seeing things and doing things. Learned that my greatest trigger is changes in barometric pressure, which is not conducive to anybody who loves the outdoors, especially here in St. Louis where I live, because you don't like the weather, stick around for 5 minutes. It'll change. That's how we are. So I started going and finding every expert I could find. I started here in St. Louis, and I had a fantastic neurologist who then switched practices and then went into teaching at Washington State University. So I kind of searched for a new doctor and didn't like what I had. They couldn't do anything for me further with my migraines, and I was not okay with that, and I don't think they were either. But before I left, I did get a referral to the Diamond Headache Clinic up in Chicago, and I actually went through, I think, 8 stints there, and that's about, those are 10 days apiece, so that's 80, 80 days, I guess. That's almost 3 months when you take into account all the traveling and everything, in hospitals and away from your friends and your family and that kind of stuff. That's not including the local hospital here that I was in. And I still don't have my answers, so I'm going back in a week and a half to the Mayo Clinic. They accepted me and they want to do some more further testing. So in the meantime, one of the things I was doing, and I'm so proud to say this, I graduated my youngest from high school. So he graduated. He's still singing. He had 2 blockbuster years where he had amazing roles and amazing shows with great casts and crews. He's in a band, and he's going to start volunteering at some engine houses and getting his EMT, firefighter 1, firefighter 2, and his paramedic license if he chooses to do so. My daughter Susanna has been kicking butt all over the place. And let me tell you something, the skills that she's learned just in woodcraft and in bushcraft, she has applied to the theater industry. And she has people seeking her out to work on certain shows here in St. Louis, which has a very rich theater community. So don't just think of this all as, hiding out in the woods and playing. This is practical stuff that we're talking about. But I feel like since I've accomplished that, I have earned myself time for me again. I get to do the things that I love to do. And one of those is learning new things and bringing them to you. I love empowering women who may be intimidated by the world of the outdoors, or sleeping in a tent, or not sure how to cook food on a campfire or whatever. But, you know, it's like sitting around a fireplace to me is one of the most therapeutic things you can do. Oh, talk about fellowship. And then there's just something just so mesmerizing about a fire. So I'm back to bring the things that I've learned to you guys, you gals, and you families. This is a family thing too. We actually this summer are going on some camping trips with people that we've met strictly through Bushcraft Diva, if you can believe that. And I think that's one of the really cool things about this community is there's a lot of close-knittedness. Many of us are truly cut from the same cloth. And I'm very grateful to everybody who's reached out over these last 2 years, sent me texts, sent me messages, dropped in on social media, checked up on me. And those of you who have held my feet to the fire in getting myself back out there, up on my channel, and bringing more content to you. So while I was off, I actually developed my love for herbals and medicinals even more. And you knew that I'd been canning stuff, but I just really dove in and I found some amazing things. I've created so many more products than just like my salve and my bug spray and my wax and that kind of stuff. The line is changing all the time. With the more I know, the more I'm able to help people. And it's just been an amazing trip. So I'm going to be bringing all of those products to you in the next couple weeks. In the next couple weeks, you can expect maybe 2 videos a week, one longer, one shorter. And I am just really excited to get back together in sharing with you guys. We're going to be doing some live calls, some Zoom or Teams calls. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do. And I've actually been to 2 events already this year, and it's been great. One of the downsides to these migraines is I have massive balance issues and I have falling spells. So I actually walk with a cane now, which at my age is not fun. However, I do have a wonderful friend named Rick Dunlap. And I think he knew that I didn't want to be seen out in public at these events with a cane. So he made me this amazingly beautiful walking stick that he gifted to me. So now that's what I have at events. And that really meant a lot. All you guys reaching out and all that you've done for me really meant a lot. So if you still want to join me in going through this ride, I'm going to be here. Hit the subscribe and the like button. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. And we will see you very soon. And the one last thing I wanted to leave you with is I really, really missed you guys. Catch you later.